everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Tokyo School Life. An anime that takes place in the summer. There's always this weird buzzing noise, and I always wonder what was the deal with that. Now that I'm in Japan, I finally get it. It's the sound of cicadas. It's August, and the summer heat is getting more and more intense. The sound of the cicadas at the temple are really loud each day. Every day. They say that there are tons of cicadas like this every summer in Japan. If I had to deal with this every year, I think I'd go crazy, is what I thought at first. But now I'm totally used to it. In fact, I even come to enjoy it. It's the soul of the wabi-sabi. At the shrine we are staying at, every year around this time, they hold a summer festival or matsuri. And today's the day of the matsuri. Jeez. I'm glad I finally got to meet Priest Shirakawa. I was worried I'd have to go home before I got to see him even once. Must be because he's a warrior priest, traveling Japan and fighting evil demons in the name of justice. Yes, there was a manga like that.
Miko,
Is there anything for me to help out with? Everyone waves as they part ways to do their different jobs. The Summer Matsuri is much bigger than the one for Tanabata. Since this is an event held by Tomo Shrine, the three of them help out each year as thanks for being able to stay there. I always patrolling the grounds tonight, and it seems Sakura is selling omikuji. I don't know. Yuji. Whatever. Fortunes at the shrine store. Karen's going to do. I don't know. Karen's gonna do a ceremonial dance called Miko. Seems like there's not much work left there for a homestay student like me. The shrine grounds are crowded with tons of people. The lines of food carts are lit by paper lanterns, high-pitched flutes, and taiko drums, deep enough to reverberate in my stomach, play the theme of the festival. The scent of sweets and savory sauce roasting entices my appetite. Drawn in by the fun Matsuri atmosphere, I aimlessly wander around here and there. But still, when I remember how everyone else is working, I can't quite get in the mood to play around. Maybe I should go and take a peek at what Karen's up to. Every year at Tomo Shrine's Summer Matsuri, Miko gets on stage and does a ceremonial dance for the gods called a Miko. It's the climax of the festival, and they say many people come just to see it. This year, Karen will dance the Miko. Since an active item will be performing, there's even TV cameras here. They say there's so much hype over it. Way more people are gonna come than usual. It's true. The festival is so crowded it's hard to walk. The TV crew had been here getting ready since noon. They're already busy getting cameras and lights set up in front of the stage where the Miko will be performed. Tomo Dormitory is usually just the four of us, but today it's overflowing with people. There's plenty of rooms separate from the shrine, so we're letting the TV crew use them as waiting rooms. Karen complained that working at home would throw her off, but there's nowhere else available, so in the end she reluctantly accepted. Right now, she should be in the middle of rehearsing her Miko in Tomo Dormitory. I opened the door to the dormitory carefully, not to make any sound. The familiar entryway is full of unfamiliar people. It feels really lively in here. Yeah, this does feel kind of weird. I can understand why Karen was against it. I slowly proceed down the hallway. I step on the floor gently and carefully as to not make a sound. No, your steps are off. No, your steps are off. You can't dance in front of people like that. I instinctively stopped in my tracks as I hear a loud, angry voice. When you move your body, you throw off your center of gravity, so the timing of your next step is off. How many times do I have to tell you? You learned about Japanese-style dance from your teacher. This much should be easy for you already. Hey, shouldn't a normal Nikomai be good enough? There's already enough hype about this. Doing a concert in a Miko outfit is pushing it. The debate bordering on arguing. Despite being surrounded by adults, Karen doesn't budge an inch on her option. I agree. Karen always goes through with what she says. Isn't that how it's been up until now as well? We only have time for one more try. If you can't do this perfectly, then you're good. Then all you'll be good for is gathering viewers. I secretly peek at the scene inside through a crack in the door. The staff plays the song. It's a relaxed piece. This is ancient Japanese music called gagaku. Karen begins to dance slowly, fitting with the song's pace. Unlike her usual high-speed performances, her movements are relaxed. Even so, she comes off as sharp and precise. Everything flows together from her stretched back to her footwork to the pose of her fingertips. As she dances, everything feels wrapped in a pure aura. The music is absolutely atmospheric. Oh yeah, the Mikomai is a dance for the gods after all. Just as things were about to heat up, the sun suddenly does a 180. The calming sound of flute and taiko drums shifts into an 8-beat instruments with a fast tempo. This is one of Karen's songs. Karen is as still as a statue, and in the next moment breaks out into dance. Even so, because of the Miko outfit, she can't move the same way as usual. To make up for it, she moves with much more complex footwork than usual. Instead of jumping, she hectically spins around the area, returns to position, and then is on the move again. While she does this, her upper body stays perfectly straight. The mood of the Miko Mai remains. This is definitely Karen's dance. I get so caught up in watching the spectacle, I forgot to breathe. The song ends. Karen stands up straight and lowers her arms slowly. The staff roars with applause. Karen grips her hands tightly into fists as happiness wells up inside of her. She's a different girl than the Karen I know. Hey Karen, the pro idol stands before me. Okay then. Now let's go with the main performance as planned. No mistakes allowed, got it? Okay, one hour break before the performance starts, Karen-chan. Karen-chan, please cool down before then.
じゃあちょっと部屋で休んできます。
Everyone starts to head towards the hallway. I frantically escape to the living room.
あれあんた何してんのこんなとこで。
A plastic bottle of tea dangles from Karen's hand. She's probably on her way to the kitchen. Hey Karen, good work.
もしかして今さっきの見てたの？
Yeah, just a little.
うわ暑いな。
Your dancing was amazing. It was so cool.
一応あれサプライズってことになってるから本番までは秘密にしといてね。
Karen gets a strained laugh as she speaks. The girl here is now the usual Karen, the Karen I know, and my family at Tomo Dormitory. So then, I wonder who was that girl earlier. Karen, how come you didn't wear cute outfits or cute dances during your performances? The question suddenly slipped from my lips.
多分あんたちょっと勘違いしてると思うんだけど。
Misunderstanding.
私は別に他人の目を気にして可愛い服を着ないんじゃないのよ。
Huh?
今の私の背丈と体型じゃん私の理想の可愛いには届かない。私の基準で私を許せないの。可愛いは女の子の可能性なの。中途半端にやるもんじゃないのよ。やるからには真剣で全力でなきゃね。
I think you're really cute wearing this sweet lowly clothes though.
だからあんたがどう言おうと関係ないんだってば。
So that's how it is.
それよりあんた暇なんだったら縁日で何か食べるもの買ってきて。もうお腹ペコペコ。
Is it okay to eat right before the performance?
だから軽くでいいわよ。
Got it. When Karen says something like, I guess that means I should buy enough for 3 people. Yeah! Jeez! I buy takoyaki, yakisoba, and a chocolate-covered banana. Apricot candy, cotton candy, grilled squid, and taiyaki. I put them all in a bag, and absentmindedly make my way through the throngs of people. I get what Karen is saying. In a way of thinking, the most important thing in fashion is what she thinks about it herself. If she doesn't think it suits herself, then it's not good fashion. Which is sound logic. But man, I can't help but feel right about it. I just can't feel right about it. Also, somehow it makes me feel lonely.
お祭り楽しんでる？ってずいぶん買い込んだね。
Listen, this is for Karen.
なんだびっくりした。かりんさんの様子はいかがですか？
Your Miko Mai is looking great.
の割には浮かない顔をしてらっしゃいます。
Well, you're right, but I give them a simple explanation of my conversation with Karen.
かりんちゃんらしいな。
Oi, what do you think?
僕、かりんちゃんの理屈はよくわかんないな。かりんちゃんすごい可愛いし、可愛い服だって絶対似合うと思うよ。
No, right?
かりんちゃんが可愛い服着て踊るとこ見てみたいな。絶対すごい可愛いよね。
Right?
でも、かりんちゃんは自分の考え曲げないと思う。こういうとこすっごい頑固だから。
Right.
私はカリンさんがいいと思うのならそれでいいのだと思います。
You're gonna take her side?
私はいつだってカリンさんの味方ですよ。
Whoever said there were sides in the first place. Oh man.
そして葵さんの味方でもあるし、あなたの味方でもあります。
So we're all equals. What?
あなたはどうしたいのですか？
Oh,
あなたは カリンさんにどうしてほしいのですか?
What do I want to do? What do I want Karen to do? It's obvious. It's very simple. I want to see Karen's cuteness. I want to see it more and more. That's all.
あなたがそう考えるのなら、それでいいのだと思います。
Sakura spoke as if she read my mind. Thank you, Sakura. Feel a little relieved. Yeah! I'm back!
おかえり。あっちはどうだった?
Karen asked me as I handed her the bag of food. There's way too many people. There's so many people. With that huge crowd, I bet a lot of people are gonna come see the Miko Mai.
それは改めて気合い入れていかないとね。
We gotta stop yawning. Karen takes out her mayonnaise and vigorously pours it onto the snacks I brought before munching on them. Hey, Karen. Can you make a cute version of the Miko Mai? You're dancing a cool version of the Miko Mai, right? I wonder if you can make a cute version of it too.
どうかな。相当難しいんじゃないかしら。
I see, it's too hard for you, huh? Karen, who's a pro when it comes to cuteness, says it's hard, it must be impossible.
いや、できないとは言ってないでしょ。ちょっと難しいってだけよ。
Stop with the freaking yawning. What exactly is so difficult about it?
そうね。あんた見てたなら、ミコマイは姿勢の正しさが大事だってのは分かった?
Kind of.
可愛い仕草って言うと、どうしても体をひねることが多くなるから、ミコマイの範疇に収まらなくなるのよ。
Then why not just forget the Miko part and do the cute dance?
ミコ装束でそういう仕草をすると、なんかこびた印象になるのよね。可愛いとあざといはまた別物なのよ。
Cuteness is pretty deep, huh?
そうよ。可愛いってのは女の子の可能性なのよ。ひらひらふわふわした素敵なもの。
Karen stops in the middle of speaking and she's thinking about something.
ああ、そっか、そうじゃない。一番簡単なとこ見ようとしてたわ。これならいけるんじゃないかしら。
Huh, really now. Karen moves the table out of the way and stands in the middle of the floor. She slowly stands up straight and takes a deep breath. She lightly taps her foot in preparation for jumping. She stands on her tippy toes and begins to spin sharply. The red hammock pants of her Miko outfit spread out and flow brilliantly, filling my field of vision. Karen keeps spinning like that for about almost 10 seconds. Eventually she stops in place, facing forward with perfect precision. I don't know. Her face is lightly coated in sweat, and a proud smile on her face seems to ask, "How was that?" Oh, great, really great. That was so cute.
ふわふわのくるくるって言ったら可愛いの基本だわよね。まあやってる方は結構しんどいんだけど。
Karen, again, one more.
あんた一人で見物してんじゃないわよ。私も見られるようにムービーに撮りなさい。
Okay, sure. So I take out my smartphone and get ready to film. Karen repeats her movements again. I found myself in trance again. Karen peers at the phone in my hand to see the finished movie. When Karen puts her hair up, my eyes dart to the nape of her neck, dotted with sweat. This is making my heart pound.
いいわね。いいじゃない。これを基本に構成すればアレンジうまくできるかもしれないわ。
Let's try it.
ほ 本番までの暇つぶしにはちょうどいいわね。
Together we make up a cute version of the Miko Mai based around fluttery, spinning movements. We record a movie of each part and check them over and refine them.
この辺歌詞もつけたいわね。
Spinny, fluttery, fluff, fluff, like that.
くるりんひらひらふわふわ。かわいい、採用。
She comes up with a detailed dance and adds lyrics. After we finish filming each part, we edit the pieces together in a single movie. Let's see here.
どんなもんかしらね。
Stop! Ruining the movement. We appear at my phone screen. Karen dances on the screen. She tilts her head, spins, and winks. It all plays away until the end, and we look at each other.
何これ。何これ。
They're amazing! This is amazing! We raise our voices in uproarious laughter. While leaving the basis of the sacred Miko Mai, the entire mood is extremely cute, which all comes together as quite a wacky movie. If we upload this to Wara Doga, it would definitely get tons of hits. You mean Nico Nico Doga? I don't know. Freaking...
やったらげんこつで殴るわよ。
I won't do it! As if I'd show anybody else. This is my treasure! But this is really cute. I knew it. You're amazing.
でもやっぱちょっと素材が惜しいな。 私くらい胸があると色気が出すぎて可愛いって感じじゃなくなっちゃうのよ。
Oh god.
どこ見てんのよこのスケベ。
I didn't look.
背丈は青いくらい低くて胸は桜くらい薄いと最高に可愛い感じになるのよね。
Karen, do you realize you're insulting them?
なんで褒め言葉よ。
No, just don't say that in front of them.
やっぱり可愛いって素敵だわね。女の子の純粋さと憧れの結晶、お砂糖とスパイスと素敵なもの全部。
When I see Karen's dreamy expression, my heart skips a beat. My heart rate increases, not race. My face becomes red. We return to our senses and exchange glances.
はい、こちらカリン。わかりました。それじゃあ今から向かいます。
Karen hangs up and stands up tall.
いい気分転換になったわ。それじゃ一丁行ってくるわね。
You can do it! Karen and I do a fist bump. Fist bump? No, it's a bro fist. Have you not even read games before? Idiot.